assume it's authentic?
Without a doubt.
You see, my employer would be very disappointed if it turned out to be a forgery. How did you obtain the artifact?
Given the nature of my business, you can understand why I cannot reveal such details. There are strict regulations about the transport and sale of such antiquities.
Again, my employer would be
Your employer either wants what I have to offer or he does not. In which case, I have other buyers to meet.
You didn't travel 200 miles up into the Andes if you had other buyers.
Then we are ready to do business, yes?
When you contacted our representative, your message included a certain purchase price.
And I believe the amount was more than fair.
As does my employer. Do you have the item with you?
I'm not a fool, Mr. Mitchell. But it is close by. Do you have the money?
I'm not a fool either.
Follow.
Stops. Climbing's my business. Just gonna have to suck it up. sure Dad was here?
He describes this tunnel.
For all we know, what's left of him was lying around down here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, then we owe it to him to find him and everything.
I guess so.
We'll be all right.
You say so, brother.
After you.
Is everything ready?
Yeah, I've been awaiting your arrival. Any problems?
Me? No. Bloke I got this from might have a different opinion.
Where's that?
I don't think you want to know that, Miss Malloy.
The lab's been built A-levels underground.
You expecting trouble?
Let's hope not.
Watch yourself. This way. Watch your feet.
Hey. This is Egyptian. Those over here, I don't really recognize. This looks pre-Columbian. Most likely Mayan.
South America? What the hell's it doing here?
Exactly. Pre-Babylonian, Sumerian, we got Egyptian, possibly Mayan. My guess is 12 different groups representing a different early civilization.
What's the 13 for? I mean, you got 12 sets of symbols, 12 ancient civilizations, 12 skulls. If there really is a 13th skull, what's that about?
That, my friend, is a good question. I really have no idea at this point, but I'm sure I'm going to find out.
I think I'm going to puke.
Yeah, it's the frequency. Certain modulations cause nausea. At 7 hertz, it can cause the body to come apart at the nuclear level. Hands off the scale. We're going to lose it. Clear the room. Clear the room.
Get them out of there.
Activate shutdown.
Just do what I tell you. What's that? Nothing. I didn't do anything. I told you not to touch me.
Colonel, the pulse is dissipating.
Do we have any reports of a nuclear detonation?
Negative, sir.
Nothing.
No, sir. Nothing. Satellite or seismic.
Then what the hell was it?
We picked up an electromagnetic burst, and it appears it's originated in Vienna.
Vienna. Vienna, Austria. Is it Mozart and chocolates?
That's correct, sir.
Commander of the watch, take us back to Yellow. Electromagnetic pulses don't just come out of nowhere. Major. Tell the Joint Chiefs they'll know what it was when I know what it was.
All levels are back to normal except the skulls are still generating a field. Exactly. They're holding steady for the moment, but
You saw what happened? Yes. Of course.
well, we knew that the skulls possess unique magnetic qualities. If your theory was correct, the 13th should have.
Should have been able to control the others. The theory isn't a problem. The problem is that wasn't the 13th skull.
You're not blaming this cock-up on me, are you?
And who exactly should be blamed for this unmitigated disaster, Mr. Mitchell?
Mr. Haddon,
You vouched for the authenticity, and you delivered a forgery.
Mr. Haddon, I'm really sorry, but in my line of work, people have a tendency to lie.
Is that so, Mr. Mitchell?
I was going on the information supplied by your contacts, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You could have gone and interrogated the chap who gave it to you, but that would have been too difficult, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Thank you, Mr. Haddon.
Don't ever make another one.
Yes, sir.
me, even though he didn't always believe in what I was doing. I guess that's what I will miss most about him. I want to thank everybody for coming today and paying your respects. It would mean a lot to my brother. Thank you.
Mommy, I miss my daddy.
I know you miss your daddy, sweetie. I miss your daddy, too. And if there's anything ever that you need, you ask your Uncle John, okay?
Okay, Uncle John.
I guess it runs in the family.
What's that?
No body, no casket. Look, here's my little brother. I should have protected him. He didn't have to come in.
He looked up to you. He would have followed you anywhere.
Not now, please. Ladies. Mind telling me what this is?
What's it look like?
It looks like my classes have been canceled.
That is what it says, yes.
Would you care to elucidate? I don't understand why.
I thought after your brother's death, you might want some time.
No, I don't need time. I just need to get back to my teaching.
It isn't quite that easy.
You're the head of the department, Jerry. Why don't you just make it that easy?
I'm the head of the department who must answer to the president of the college, who in turn has to answer to the board of trustees.
And what do the trustees have to do with this?
You're the one who told these kids about some godforsaken crystal skull story.
Gerald, are you kidding me now?
It's just a theory. You and I both know that.
That's right. A theory. Isn't that what we're trying to do here? To help kids think for themselves?
One of the school's largest donors objected. My hands are tied.
So now donors dictate curricula.
They were going to pull the funding, John. All the funding. We're talking 50 faculty jobs.
Okay, all right. Tell me who it is. We'll talk to them. Maybe I can convince them.
Well, there's no convincing them. Their minds are made up. You're a world-class archaeologist, John, and a fine academic. You had to know that something like this would catch up with you sooner or later. John, I am truly sorry about this.
Me too.
He's been in there a long time.
Give it a few more minutes.
A few more minutes and he'll have a bloody lap dance. Alright, that's it. I'm not going to have him throw away my brand new suit. Come on.
If you've got a pen, I'll sign it for you. If you're lucky, maybe someday it'll be worth something.
Actually, our employer is very interested in discussing it with you.
All right. What is his or her name? I will make it out to you.
William Hannon. Hadeden.
technology fellow.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
Now, what would you want with my book?
Not your book, mate. You.
Me?
Let's just say for the moment that he has a very deep personal interest in the subject matter.
Well, perhaps you should tell Mr. Haddon that he's slightly misguided. Crystal skulls is a theory, apparently not a very good one. Oh, my.
Well, what if we told you it was a little more than just a theory?
I'd say that you guys needed another drink. And by you guys, I mean me, please. It's me. Yes, they are inside now. I understand my mission. They will not acquire the 13th skull. It sounds like you want me to make a statement. Fine. It will be handled that way.
Mr. Haddon would like you to accompany us to Vienna. Maybe we'd like to talk to a person about the skulls.
Vienna sounds lovely. But unfortunately, I've got some students and lectures to attend to.
Obligations.
Oh, you heard about that?
Oh, Mr. Haddon was the one that relieved you of those obligations.
Now, why would he want to do that? He's got bigger fish to fry, no?
Well, he wants you to come to Vienna to discuss your and your father's life's work. He thought it'd be better if he had your undivided attention.
Who was that guy and why was he shooting at you?
He wasn't shooting at me, he was aiming for you.
What?
The 13th skull is still out there, and there are people who do anything to stop from being found, including fanatics like that guy.
Well, if Haddon wanted my undivided attention, he certainly has it now. Go! Go!
I want updates on the Vienna pulse.
There's still an electromagnetic signal being generated from location, sir. What's the source? No way to tell yet, sir. Signal strength. Holding steady, no sign of dissipating.
So they're still capable of generating another pulse.
Yes, Colonel.
If the second one is stronger, they can black out half of Europe. Notify the local authorities on the ground in Vienna.
Yes, sir.
And I want a go team assembled in 15 minutes on the pad. How much longer?
I'm landing at Heathrow, and then we're going on a chopper for the final leg to Vienna.
Chopper? I kind of like the jet.
The EMP burst nearly dropped every plane from the sky around Vienna. So, for our own protection, we're switching to a form of travel that's a little less precarious.
A little less precarious?
What does that mean?
Haddon Industries research facilities.
Now, as you may remember, the owner of Haddon Industries is billionaire William S. Haddon, a man who recently shocked Wall Street when he decided to sell all of his US interests to pursue European
As you may
projects.
recall, the Hayden facility is the same facility associated with the EMP blast that blacked out most of Western Europe.
And we are awaiting an official statement and comments from Haddon representatives given the nature of the incident and what exactly happened.
What's going on?
The magnetic field is growing.
More powerful than the last one?
Exponentially.
What the hell is this?
There's nothing you can do to control the reaction. It's breaking away.
Can someone please explain what I am looking at?
These are 12.
Fascinating you're talking about.
I'm telling you that there's going to be another electromagnetic pulse, larger than the first one.
Generated by these crystal skulls?
Yes. And there isn't anything we can
Winston. Professor John Winston.
Yes, Colonel. You might just be the only one who can stop this. But presently, my only concern is for Miss Mallory's well-being.
I just lost 4 soldiers, Mr. Haddon. I'm not particularly concerned with your personal tendencies.
Sienna Mallory is my daughter, Colonel. So please, use whatever resources you have at your disposal and get them here as soon as possible.
Give my men those coordinates and I'll send a recovery team.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Haddon, I'm sorry. I'm a father as well.
Thank you, Colonel. Apology accepted.
Colonel, you have to see this.
I've just arrived here in Berlin, where members of the G8 are now gathering for what seems to be an emergency meeting regarding these strange weather phenomena, which seem to be increasing by the hour.
This weather phenomena has now reached a critical mass. As you can see, it's now become a massive vortex. I've just received breaking news that the military units have now been moved into the city to assist with evacuation.
Now, reports say that a lightning storm has tripled in size over the last 24 hours, and that a giant vortex is now engulfing the city.
But as the vortex spreads further across Europe, I think the question on everybody's lips is where do we evacuate to?
What is this? I'm right. It's the beginning of the end.
Take this the wrong way, but I hope to God you're wrong. Mr. Haddon, we have no choice. We have to contain the lab and destroy the skull.
That is impossible, Colonel.
We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Daddy.
I thought I'd lost you.
Professor John Winston, I'd like you to meet William Haddon, my father.
Mr. Haddon. Professor, I was a great admirer of your father's, as I am of you yourself. This is Colonel NATO.
Professor? I appreciate the kind words. I don't meet many fans of my father's, except for fringe groups and lunatics.
Well, I hope I'm neither. Before I lost my ability to walk, it was where I did my best thinking. So if you don't mind, shall we walk together?
No, I don't mind at all. If you don't mind, explain to me what exactly it is that I'm doing here.
I'm a very wealthy man, Dr. Winston. Have been for most of my life. But I fear my hubris has got the better of me in the light of what is now happening. I'll put this as simply as I can. You're here, Dr. Winston, because I am dying. I have been fighting cancer for 10 years. In my pursuit of a cure, I became aware of the crystal skulls and began to acquire them.
All of them but the 13th.
Yes. The first were found in South America, followed by 3 others.
Forgive me for interrupting, sir. I understand the history, but all of the skulls have proven to be a fraud. Carbon dating has tested them to be no older than 200 or 300 years.
Trust me, we have had our failures.
No one's perfect.
Let's just say the tests were somewhat suspect.
Suspect? What are you saying? The carbon dating was altered somehow? You got to 12 different skulls from all different parts of the world?
Haddon Industries owns 6 of the largest carbon dating facilities.
So the tests were fake?
Let's just say we have a higher standard of proof.
Ah, right. You duped the whole side.
Maybe a billionaire, but everyone has their price.
Right, so it's about money.
We're talking about putting together 12 of the most precious objects in the world. Something that would not happen if the truth became common knowledge.
Mr. Haddon, I don't know what the implications are of you altering these tests, but I imagine it involves prison.
I am dying, Colonel.
Yeah, well, you're not dead yet.
Okay, hold on. None of this really matters now. The skulls are real. So how old are they?
Most of them were dated about 500,000 years ago.
Others cannot be dated.
500,000 years. That predates man, which implies some other origin. Perhaps, extraterrestrial?
Mr. Haddon, I don't know if your carbon dating shenanigans have led to this disaster, but I do know that I have another problem, preventing the end of the world.
You and I have the same goal, Colonel. Colonel!
Enough! Now, if you and Professor Winston can come up with a solution, I'm all ears. But now I must confer with NATO and come up with our own method.
Brute force will not work. You saw what happened when your men attempted to attack the skulls. They have an impregnable field around them.
That was 4 men. I'm talking about some stronger medicine.
Brute force won't work.
What will?
13th skull. But the dilemma is, I have no idea where to begin to look for it.
I want you to follow your father's footsteps and find it. Fulfill your destiny.
Mr. Haddon.
Every single one of my resources will be at your disposal. God knows I created this disaster. If I have to use every bit of my fortune to stop it, then so be it. There's one thing that neither one of us has much of.
What would that be?
Time.
So, am I to assume this chopper is safer than the last one?
It's Cold War technology. It's built to withstand a nuclear explosion.
Perfect. So why didn't you tell me that Haddon was your father?
Spoil the surprise? We have a lot in common, Professor.
Really? What's that?
We've both spent our lives trying to get out of the shadow of our fathers.
Is that what Mallory is?
It was my mother's maiden name. She died when I was a little girl. Would it have made a difference if you'd known who I was?
In what? How seriously I took you? Or how attractive I thought you were when we first met?
Seriously? So, do you,
No, I usually wait to find out if the girl I'm hitting on is the daughter of a billionaire.
Well, then I guess it's a shame that my inheritance is being held in a living trust. Where are we going?
Your father
Father's research team have already been here and they didn't find the 13th skull. Why are we here?
Hold this, please. This is the last place that my father came. Where my brother lost his life. And I'm betting that the answer's still here. We just have to know where to look for it.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
What is it?
The skulls are generating a very focused magnetic field, which begins in the isolation chamber and extends out beyond the carbon line. That's the line that separates the Earth's atmosphere from outer space.
I know what it is.
It seems that it now extends back to the Earth's core.
And what the hell does all that mean, Mr. Haddon?
It means that there is now a new field competing with the existing one.
All right. So now give me the bad news.
Volcanic and seismic activity. And a good possibility that the Earth's iron crust will crack like an egg. And if that happens, the planet will be literally torn apart.
And the good news?
Mr. Pritchard.
At the current rate, sir, roughly 30 hours.
Issue an evacuation order.
Yes, sir.
In 30 hours, I'm authorizing the use of a tactical nuclear weapon at this site. I'll vaporize those godforsaken things back to wherever they came from.
You saw what happened when your men attempted to destroy them.
That was 4 soldiers, Mr. Haddon. I'm talking about power that hasn't been unleashed since Hiroshima.
You are going to be the man who ended the world.
Or maybe saved it.
halfway across Europe with his precious little girl and nobody to keep an eye on you, did you?
Well, what happened to the helicopter?
Someone took it down with a missile.
Someone who seems to be intent on killing me. You have any idea who?
Religious fanatics, fringe groups, white supremacists, the CIA.
All right. You know, all I know is that before I met you, I had no idea that anybody would want to kill me. I'm a likable enough kind of guy.
So you say, now look, do you want to stand around here and talk about the assassins who are after you? Or do you want to get the hell out of here before they work out you weren't in the chopper that they just shot down? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shielded chopper standing by to pull the rest of us out of here when the time comes.
Yes, sir.
They'll be here.
I hope you're right. For everyone's sake. Because I don't want to go down in history as the man who authorized the detonation of a nuclear device to save the world.
Then don't do it, Colonel.
It's out of my hands.
Lights out and kill that heater. Could attract the wrong kind of company, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I'm cold and we need light to figure this out.
Well, then we might as well send up a signal flare and tell whoever's after us right where we are.
Maybe you should put out that cheap cigar you're smoking. The smell will attract the wrong kind of people.
It's a Cohiba?
Oh, well, perfect. In that case, we'll only attract the best kind of terrorists and assassins. Besides, that's why we have you here to protect us.
Yeah, well, I can't protect you from yourself.
It's not here.
It has to be.
Yeah, well, I can't see it and I'm tired.
Grab a couple hours of sleep. Start fresh. The sun will be up soon. Although if we don't crack this, it won't matter. How are we going to get out of here without a chopper, Mitchell?
I'm not putting another bird up in the area around here until we've secured it. Now listen, Professor, you need to concentrate on saving the world.
I need to get some fresh air so I can think.
Go and give them a hand.
You see it?
See what?
There. There it is. I knew I would find it. Let me show you where it is.
Have you two figured it out?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I need to report to Mr. Haddon and the Colonel if you've cracked this or not.
This is not the map. This is the place. These are the map.
I'm not following you.
They're stars. This drawing shows us exactly where to find the 13th skull. I thought you'd be excited.
Well, the temple in that cave must be 3,000 years old.
I'd say more like 5.
Oh, even better. So all we have to do is figure out where that constellation appeared in the night sky 5,000 years ago. Well, that's easy.
Now I realize, in order for the two of us to figure it out, it would take months, maybe longer. But for one of your dad's supercomputers, it should be a piece of cake.
Right. Enter the declination and extrapolate. Wait, we've got something.
You're doing a piece of work.
Right, well, you want to know where that constellation appeared in the night sky 5,000 years ago? Well, actually, 5,300 and 2 months and 11 days. Here's your answer.
What the hell is that?
It's the Visoko Valley. It's theorized to be a pyramid.
And that's where we're going.
It's interesting how it's remained unexplored for thousands of years. Oh, my Father said the military put a clock on us. We have 6 hours.
Well, we better hope that Mitchell gets back before the world ends and he's out trying to rent a car.
Really?
It's an interesting choice. That's our man. That's our man. Oh, boy. Hey, you work for the wealthiest man in the world, and the best car you could rent was a Moskvich.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Trump, but they didn't take credit cards, and this is all I could get with the cash I had.
Well, so where are we going?
Is that it?
Well, what were you expecting, Mitchell? Geezer?
Well, I don't know, maybe something bigger. I mean, that just looks like an odd-shaped hill.
Well, it is a pyramid.
Yeah, well, I know that, Professor Smarty Pants. All I'm saying is, it doesn't look like a place that would hold the key to save the world.
I see. What do you suppose that would look like? Okay, all right. So what's the plan?
We're going to keep a low profile, stay away from the village until it gets dark, and then go in nice and quiet.
The plan sounds as strong as the choice of...
Get in the car.
My goodness, could this be smaller?
Where is everyone?
How should I know? Town meeting, strip club?
Strip club? These are nice people.
No, you never know. Villagers all need a good strip club.
Literally, what do you say?
Well, I guess we know where everyone is.
We've got to get out.
This will pass. Just give it time.
Look behind you, Professor. Oh, shoot. Get out. Look round. Don't react. And most of all, don't look like we're being followed.
But we are being followed, so how are we supposed to act?
Casual. How many are there?
There's 2 behind us and 2 in front of us. Just turn around and mingle. What do they do?
I've seen you before. Yes. I've seen you as well. Now, I'm afraid that this will be our last meeting.
Is that some kind of euphemism because you're going to kill us?
Easy, Sienna. Don't antagonize the man. He's got a sword.
Yeah, the professor has a point.
No, go on. Enjoy your banter, because it will all end now. What is it that you're after?
You know what we're after. You've been following us.
Yes. It is our job to protect the 13. Skulls.
They possess incredible power when they're brought together. Something your father did. Before you die, I wanted to ask you what it is you thought would happen once you found out what you seek.
We need to work together in order to stop it.
Stop what?
Don't you know?
The destruction caused by the 12 skulls being brought together. We need the 13th to stop it.
Well, if a man was foolish enough to trifle with this power, then it is he who has brought upon himself this destruction. He cannot save them.
Now prepare.
John!
Just don't worry. Look away. It'll only take a second.
Give me the sword. Hello, Junior.
closing.